It's frizzy, doing strange things.
What?
My hair's very frizzy.
Okay. Right, we are live.
I know.
Apologies.
It's been so humid today. I've been slowly doing a Monica all day. It's become bigger and bigger. Hello everybody. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to our regular Sunday thing we do. If you're watching us live, good to see you. Please pop in the side chat, say hello. Let's do some hello, shall we? Take a breath. We have Nia has joined us along with
I have to move the microphone because I can't see
Pete. Go on. If you have it nearer you like that. Is that better?
Yeah.
Don't know if it's picking me up. Mark, welcome. Picky Ricky. Zainam. Hello. Ken. Emily. Ian. Lots of people saying hello. Barry from Cornwall. Lovely. We're heading to Cornwall. When's that? In a few weeks?
August.
Oh, yeah. A couple of months. No sense of time, clearly.
You have no sense of time. I have no sense of direction.
This is true. This is very true. Andrea navigating is such an interesting concept, isn't it?
I'm all right if they make it easy for me. If they give you a map with just dots on it and no road names, I find it hard.
What you need is an app. Let's not go there. Margot, Angela, Jilly, living her life her way. Absolutely. It's the only way to do it. News Junkie, welcome. Maggie, wow, so many hellos. Steve. So a few more and then we'll whiz to the end. Aaron is in. Hey, Phil. Enfield Travel Lodge. Oh, he knows how to live. Living the high life.
Yeah.
Samantha. Netspresso. Yep, we're well. Hope everyone else is. Jetfly. Right, let's call it. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We will whiz to the end and wish you all a hello. Oh, I just saw Selena's name go past. I know I need to give you a price on a couple of these bits. It slipped my mind last night, but I will get that to you. Ooh, oh, Mike's in as well. Hope you're okay, Mike. Not spoken to you for a while. So we went jumbling. Did they call this one a jumble trail?
I don't know. Can't remember.
It was a big one. We went up to Cambridgeshire to a couple of large villages, I think you call them, or a large village and a smaller village.
Yeah, they were near Huntington. And it was a lesson in how the other half live.
It's a gorgeous place. Oh my goodness. We fell in love with every other house we saw. And it was such a well-organized event, apart from the map that you couldn't read the street names on, which defeated a lot of the object. I mean, we could navigate around it by working out where we were and using a bit of Google Maps. And
yeah, I think your scout training came in handy there.
Is that what it was? But it was really well supported, right? Imagine like a small to large village and a smaller neighboring one, 100+ stalls. And I reckon there was easily 1,000 attendees. It was heaving. And the atmosphere was kind of almost a community carnival kind of atmosphere going on. I got dinner on me.
Dinner on your mouth.
We've just finished dinner.
A little bit, but you know.
I need a toothpick. So, yeah, wasn't the atmosphere great today?
It was, yeah. It was a really lovely community feel, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Paul's just said, saw you in Hemmingford on my patch in the big car, so knew all the good stuff had gone.
We found a few good bits.
Yeah, we find some good bits.
We saw lots of people finding lots of good stuff. You know, we were just seconds behind some cracking deals, and we were bang on the money on some cracking deals. It was a great day. You can't win them all. We did see a few people who said hello. Alistair messaged.
Yes.
To say nice chatting. Lovely to meet you. We saw other people. I don't think we got their names, but it was a great day. We are shattered. We spent.
It's the usual Sunday thing.
We spent 8 hours, I think, in total.
Yeah, we didn't go home till 6.
From leaving to getting back, it was 8 hours.
Yeah.
but we thoroughly enjoyed it. We're not complaining. So I do also have a parcel to share with you. This arrived, a big moo box with a note from Natalia and Ben, who have bought some stuff from our store, and now they've sent me a box of stuff, which was awesome, incredibly generous. I hope you like my mystery box I've shipped out to you. Sorry if it isn't right, but I don't know if there's any hidden gems in here for you. It's a box full of video games. I won't show it all. I have had a quick look through. There's a couple of little gems. One, which is a cracking game as well.
Oh, yeah.
Mario Strikers Charged. I remember playing this. I'm not really a football game fan, but
Mario.
Football and Mario
Yeah.
I can handle. Thank you so much. I need to go through it and work out what's there. I know a lot of it needs repair, which I think was one of the reasons you sent it to me, because we have a disc repair machine, so I can repair these and keep them in circulation and get them sold and recycled. So thank you so much. I will enjoy going through it. Box full of games. Did we have any other shout outs to do? I don't think so.
Yes, we do.
Do we do?
We do.
Oh.
There was a message on eBay asking us to give a shout out to somebody.
Oh.
I'll find it.
Right, while you do that, I'll highlight a few things. Whew. We have literally not stopped. We got in, emptied the car.
I don't know where you keep everything on here. Oh, here we go.
And made a heap of stuff in here. Had tea. I had a shave. Buzzed my beard off. And then we set up the live stream. So let me say a few more hellos while you're sorting that out. Hey, Neil.
Isn't your...
Talking about selling to people with 0 ratings. Yeah, we sell to people with 0 ratings on eBay all the time. Hi, Joan. Tony from Aussieland. Good to see you. Monkey Thrifter. Richard. James. Did I say James a minute ago? Oh, Kirsten's in. Hi, Kirsten. Civic Eagle. Went to a garage sale at Chedworth, Gloucestershire. First time with only 13 houses in aid of a local school. Well spaced out, but I picked up some great items. Fabulous. I'm glad there's some going on in Gloucestershire.
So it's Josh who asked us if we could give a shout out to his wonderful girlfriend, Keita. I think that's how you pronounce it. And say a massive happy 23rd birthday. So happy birthday, Keita. 23,
just a baby. Yeah, happy birthday, and thanks for the message. Good stuff. So yeah, I think, who was it? Cousin was saying it was raining down there. We turned up at this and it was overcast. It was really trying to rain, and all the stall holders were doing this, weren't they, looking at the sky. It tried for a bit, didn't it? It was had a bit of a shower. And then it got really hot and really sunny. It got slowly but surely gradually better, didn't it? And it was glorious in the end. I ended up taking my hoodie off and hello, Caroline, sweating. Mrs. M's in. That's a rarity. Yeah, hi Caroline, hope you're good. So where shall we start? Where do we start? We're surrounded by, well, you've got more tat than I have, so you know, nothing new there. Should we start with this? This is cool. Yeah, fun. This was, guess how much we paid for this? I really like it because it's also dog themed, as well as being a very practical item and a vintage item. It's a fireside tool set, you know the thing. But it's got a red setter. I think it even says, doesn't it? Oh no, Irish
maybe
setter.
That link.
Irish
that's
setter.
the bit that. Oh no, it doesn't. It goes on there.
That goes on there.
I think there's a bit missing.
No, there's not. Look, because that hangs on 2 doodlies.
Oh, does it? Sure.
Well, it can do.
I like that.
My brain is fried. I can't even work this out. Yeah, it's not a red setter. It's Irish setter. I don't know where I got red setter from. And the tools have little tiny dogs on. How
It
cool
does
is
need a
that?
bit of a clean up.
So let's see if anyone's got the price. What do you think we paid for this?
Oh.
This is a new game. We've never done this. £3.99. Way off, Dave. Way off. Ian, £2. No. £2. No. Mr. Diggs is in at £1.50. No. Oh, here it is. We paid a whole pound. A whole pound. So we have tongs for picking up your individual blocks of coal, maybe. I don't know. Very fancy. Brush, poker, and a shovel. It needs a proper cleanup. You're thinking of testing out some brass cleaning methods and making a video. I thought for £1, there's no way that's staying put. I don't think we've ever sold one of those.
No.
Have we ever had one of those?
No.
When I was a kid and we used to have an open fire, we had a very similar set without the dog on it. A brass set that was sat by the fire. Anyway, love that. Question, anything you picked up today you wish you had for last week's listing challenge? Yeah, a few very nice bits actually that should sell quick. Quickly speaking of the listing challenge, we'll be live tomorrow. Everyone's reconvening to share and find out how much Lex has won by tomorrow. I don't think I stand a chance in hell, but I had a very, very productive week thanks to the challenge. Yeah, which was the point. So yeah, Monday.
We were shattered by the end of it.
7 and I gave up pretty much by Friday. Yes, Paul, the 2 Hemmingfords, that's where we were. Where the money is in that area. We found the map hard to read, but knowing the area, it wasn't a problem, but can understand how confusing it can be if you come from elsewhere. Yeah, it was a little bit. Map was so small you couldn't read the road, so we just, because we knew where we were. We used a magnifying glass, but the road names were just too blurred, weren't they? They weren't legible. So we literally drove around today wishing we had our own blooming app. Why is it not out yet? Yes, so we paid £1 for that, which was, I think, a cracking deal. I've no idea what they sell for, but more than £1, I'm hoping. Okay, what have I got here? Lots of the stuff I buy and sell all the time. Labyrinth, there's a cool board game, a ridiculous amount of books again. Including some nice sets. There's a full set of Alex Rider here, which looks, it's a bit saggy in the middle, but it looks unread to me. That looks pretty pristine as far as the books go. You can usually tell by the spines, can't you? Yeah, they don't have any creasing. I mean, look at them. They have not been. Yeah, there's no creasing. Normally, you get really fine creases if they've been read at all. So that was nice. I think I paid £3 a set on that. Or we might have even got it cheaper. Did we do a deal on it all? I don't know what you did in the end because it was getting a bit busy in there, so I moved out. Yeah. Let me hide it under here. It's falling apart, that box. Yeah. This I haven't had a chance to look up, but it's brand new and it's Ryobi, so I figured, sure, why not? Patio brush kit. So it's an extension to a jet washer, from what I can work out. There you go. So if you've got a Ryobi jet washer, we've got a similar Karcher one, don't we? Yeah. And it's brand new inside. So I paid £4, and I figured there's got to be some money in that. Still in its doodly doo in there. Yeah, it was quite funny, wasn't it? He was like, well, if you want to go there and haggle, then you can have it for £4. Yeah, he was so chilled, wasn't he? Like, yeah, sure, let's do the haggling thing. I was like, well, I'm only trying. You can say no. But he was fine. Do you want to grab something? That's cool. Yeah, this is cool. The frame might need a little bit of attention, but yeah, this is really cool. I picked up that. Try not to. Sorry, do you want me to hold it? You can. Yeah. So, what should I say? Picked up that. Embroidered, right? Lovely embroidered picture. Let me give you a closer. So it has Japanese looking writing. I think they said they bought it in Thailand. Yeah, they did, didn't they? Yeah, you're right. So we think
Yeah,
it's
it's
tie
really
then.
pretty.
Tie writing on it.
Yeah, I did think it was probably silk, but I wasn't sure enough to say. But yeah.
We have sold
Yeah,
similar
Stores
things, haven't
just said
we?
embroidered silk. Yeah, I've had one of those before. Very similar to that.
There's a lot of work gone into that.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Do you remember what we paid on that one? I think you paid 3, didn't you?
3 springs to mind. Yeah.
Pretty sure she asked for 3, and we were like, yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's ripped. Oh,
Yeah,
that's fine. It's
it
just the
is.
tape.
Yeah, and I think that it needs knocking in a little bit because
Needs knocking in.
it's got a little bit of.
Oh, that's fine. We
Yeah.
can sort that out if it needs it. Oh no, it's fine. Anyway, oh. Not so funny, Bone. Anyway, that I think was, I don't know, was that your favourite item of the day?
No, I'll go and find my favourite item of the day.
Okay. Yeah, we have sold a similar item. I can't remember how we did on the last one we had. I think you sold it for a fair amount, didn't you?
See if I can find it.
What is it? I might know where it is.
The pot.
The pot.
It's in a box somewhere.
A pot in a box.
Yeah. You know, the smoked glass one.
Oh yes, it's in. It might be in here, in this, or in that big. It's in one of these big crates.
Yeah, I don't think I can see it in there. Oh yeah.
There it is.
Oh yeah, I bought one of those again.
Oh, we've had this exact one, haven't we?
And we bought one of those again.
Have we sold the other one yet?
No.
So a Rex, not vintage, and a celery. Now, which make is this? Is this the Is it Sadler?
No, it's not. It's exactly the same as the one I sold last time, so I can just do a.
Oh, okay.
I can just make the listing live again.
So it's a copy of a Sadler one.
Which is nice because I won't have to write all the listing out again.
What did the other one go for then?
Can't remember.
12, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Anyway, one of them. How much did we pay on that?
I think it was around £10 with postage kind of thing.
What did we pay? You're not going to remember.
50p.
50p. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I was going to.
Yeah,
that's what I thought, but I don't know.
In its original box and stuff, I bought.
In its original box and stuff.
Yeah, bought this Arcapal. Well, also it came with 4 ramekins.
So these labelled it.
Which-
Oh yeah, they are. So Arcapal, it's French, isn't it?
Which
France.
was separate. But yeah, it came in its original box.
So these didn't come with it, no?
No, because just that
Oh, I see. Right.
in the box.
The boxes had a rough life.
Well, it's old, like us, love.
Sweep yourself.
And just got all its instructions, everything in there as well. So yeah, I've never seen anything like that boxed before. So that was probably my favourite find of the day, and also some brand new vintage bedding, which is just really, really pretty. Love that.
It's very bright, that.
Yes.
Bright yellow.
Oh, that's lovely and summery.
Say a few hellos. Still says, I'd be interested to see if that stuff sells. The Arcapal. You've sold some before, haven't you?
I've sold Arcapal before.
Never had any luck myself. We'll give it a go, Stephen, and let you know.
Well, I like it anyway, so
I know.
I'm not too worried. Have you got the lid?
Good to see some fellow Welsh people on here.
Oh yeah, there's quite a lot of Welsh people in this community.
Oh, Rich is in. Thanks for having me
What
back on
did
your
you
channel,
do
Rich.
with
Enjoyed
the
that.
lid?
Oh, lid is here.
Oh.
Yeah, had fun on Rich's channel.
Yeah, that was hilarious. How they
Doing
were
Would I Lie?
dressed.
Well, they quizzed me on Depeche Mode for
I
the
know.
first 15 minutes. It was a bit stressful. Where's Jeff's brother? I think it's Jeff's sister. And Jeff 2 is up there.
Jeff Arena.
It's not Jeff Arena. It never was Jeff Arena. Jeff Lena.
Oh, Jeff
But
Lena.
I've christened her Jeff 2 because I can't handle Jeff Lena. Okay.
So, question. Stall, Stephen. Is this Whitefriars? Because I wasn't sure.
Looks like a glass vase to me.
Yeah.
Full of all the information. I'm as helpful as
Thank
Steve Green
you very
is.
much. Thank you.
One store we found had a bunch of vintage cameras, and they're all 80s, 90s, 35mm point and click ones.
Oh, let's see the base.
And so we bought the lot. It's not marked, is it?
No, it's not marked. So that's the base.
Tony's saying, I sold a lovely white Archipel coffee pot and 6 cup saucers with lovely 1960s orange floral pattern.
Oh,
Bought for 3, sold for 35.
lovely.
Where are your jugs?
Did I buy a jug? I don't think I bought
You did buy a jug. You made a big deal of it.
Did I?
Yes. And then when we was going, oh yes, it's nice and short and stout, perfect for custard or.
Was that today?
Yes. Where have you been?
Oh,
Yes.
So Stephen thinks it might be Raven's head. Oh, okay. Thank you.
How do you know that?
Because he knows everything. He's all knowing.
Stall, you're all knowing apparently.
Many years of experience.
So we bought 4 cameras. This is a very chunky Minolta. That's quite nice. We sold similar ones and done pretty well on them. So
yeah.
There's a Minolta. Looks like it's got a zoom on it. Yeah, Freedom Zoom 90.
Okay, Linda says not white friars. Okay.
Very clean and nice.
Oh, Glasshammer thinks the vase might be. Hang on.
Oh, it's got battery.
Might be Davidson Luna. Ooh.
There you go. Look. Tested working. Well, at least the zoom functioning. I can't get it to go back in. Ah, stuck. There you go. Excellent.
That's nice.
So
did you already say about Ellen wanting one?
No, Ellen's going to steal these, is she?
Well, no, just one. She wants a camera like this. So we bought a few, and she's going to choose which one she wants.
Pentax. We didn't look into these. We've sold so many point and clicks. We know there's a market for most. As long as you get a decent brand, that's a Pentax. Again, looks like it's a zoom. Let's see if this has got any battery in.
Stephen says, please always double check anything I say. I do. I generally take your advice and then I do my own research. So, but yes, I appreciate all your advice.
She takes everything I say with a pinch of salt as well, Stephen. Don't worry.
I don't take it with a pinch of salt. I do my own research because I like to learn. So, yeah.
Olympus, not one of the super famous ones that we know goes for hundreds. It's Olympus Trip AF. Yeah, these are cheapy ones. But, you know, nice compact thing. Where's the other one then? There was 4, wasn't? Oh, here we go. So we got 4 for £8. What's this one? Minolta Riva Zoom. I've sold that before.
Yeah. And Colin Collectibles says, has it got Pontic mark? If it has, could be a Jeffrey Baxter. I don't think it. No, it doesn't. No.
Oh, this one's got power. It's not got enough power to charge to make the zoom go though. Oh no. It's got a tiny bit of battery in. Okay. Right. Cameras done. But we think Ellen's going to steal one.
Yeah, she's going to take one that she likes.
I bet you she'll pick whatever one is actually worth
she
something.
Probably will.
She'll be like, oh, I do fancy that one. What, the one I've just looked up and is worth 50 quid?
Don't look them up yet then.
I'll look them up and I'll hide the valuable one.
Let her choose.
If there is a valuable one. Probably.
Oh, look. Yes.
What?
It's Stephen's birthday tomorrow. So happy
21.
Happy birthday, Stephen, for tomorrow.
21 again. Oh, we went to a stall, big stall, right near the end. Had a lovely chat with them. And half of the garden was full of tables. And she was like, everything on that side is free. And then she said, and everything else, we want to get rid of it so it's cheap. And we were like, okay. And we went rummage mad, didn't we? I've no idea quite what this is. There's a little watch brand new in the box. It was free, so I grabbed it. I was gonna.
Linda's coming
Oh.
with some info. She says that white friars have a ground pontil.
A what? Oh, sorry, I missed that whole conversation. I probably should have bought way more of the vinyl at a stall. They were 50p each, but for some reason I wasn't quite in the headspace for it. And the condition was iffy.
Can we just quickly interlude to wish Barry happy birthday for Tuesday?
Happy birthday for Tuesday, Barry. He's 21 as well. But I grabbed a few.
Hang on.
What?
It's Daniel's birthday on Thursday.
Will you quit with the birthdays? I'm trying to show some stuff.
Happy birthday, Daniel.
Happy birthday, Daniel, for work Thursday. Busy week. Anyway, I grabbed a few that looked in better condition than what a lot of it was. Really nice condition, at least sleeve wise. I did quickly check the vinyl. Pretenders. I picked up a couple of Pretenders. Look at that. I doubt there's a great deal of value in these, but they're lovely things. I'm learning losing my religion on the mandolin. Wow. When I was playing guitar, I remember learning the chords on regular guitar. I've never played mandolin. Yeah, cool. Love that song. There's a Madonna, True Blue. Nice condition again. You might steal that.
I don't know if I've got that. I'll
Have
have
you
to
got
check. I'll have to check.
This is cool. Look how young Elvis is there. This is Elvis Costello, obviously, not Presley. Look at that. And the guy, when I fished this one out, it was his record collection. I fished this out and he went, oh, is that in there? I didn't know that was in there. And I was like, oh, you don't have to sell it. Do you want to keep it? And he let it go anyway. But 50 pence.
Happy birthday to your partner, Sophie.
Happy birthday. And a couple of blondies, because why not? I sold Parallel Lines not that long ago. I think it was only a tenner. But so Parallel Lines and Eat to the Beat.
Yeah,
Look
I've
at
not
them.
seen that one on vinyl before.
In their prime. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. That's got to be like 1980 or something. 79.
79.
Oh, 1 year out. I don't know what else we've got in here. Oh, a great big DVD box set of The Good Wife. No idea really if there's much value in it, but it was super cheap, so we went for it. I find these fly out when I get them. Sony miniature. Well, it's portable radio. It's small. Yeah, they're cool. Loads and loads and loads of media in here. Video games, the usual. Loads of it. Yeah.
Yes. Is Max mad? Yes, that's a really good song. I like that song as well.
What's that?
White Heat on the True Blue.
Oh, right. I don't think I ever had that. I don't know that album. I just know the singles off that.
Good
Is that Papa Don't Preach era? Yeah.
That's on the album.
I grabbed this for £1 or so because it looked saleable. It's like a little attachment so you get a burner with a long, thin camping gas style. Bit different. Yeah, all sorts of gubbins in there. Do you want to find something you grabbed?
Gubbins. There's some of these.
Oh, yeah, goodness, gang. I tend to bundle these up. Although I have sold them individually and they do go.
Right, I've been channeling a bit of Carla.
See, jug.
Oh, I did buy a jug.
I know,
It's
I
all
told you.
Carla's fault. I bought that because it is Port Merion.
Oh, Port Merion.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I tried to highlight a different comment. Sorry, Tony. Oh, the Good Wife was good, was it? Okay, cool.
Summer strawberries, and another Port Merion, and this time it's a mug. So absolutely no idea whether there's any value in those, but because Carla's been going on about Port Merion, I thought, oh, I'll pick up some.
Has she been going on about it? Has she? Quick, considering we're talking about the REM and I've got the t-shirt on. What's your favorite REM track? Mine is Near Wild Heaven. Funnily enough, Near Wild Heaven was my kind of gateway into REM in 91 when Near Wild Heaven came out. I bought that on single. That led on to me buying Out of Time. And then I bought their entire back catalogue from then. And then I bought everything they ever released since. They're not quite my favourite band ever. We all know what that is, but probably a close second. But my favourite REM track of all time is Leave from New Adventures in Hi-Fi.
Yeah, you were watching the old Glastonbury footage.
Yes.
I can't remember what year it was.
I don't know what year it was. It was fairly late in their career.
I recorded for you REM at the BBC, which we haven't seen yet.
Awesome. I can't move. I've got.
Oh, there you go.
Shall I put this down somewhere?
Stephen says there's always value in Portmeirion. That's good to know.
Right, let's go. Let's do a how much did we pay for something? Now then, rocked up to a stall that was tucked out of the way. There was kind of a central part to this thing where there was a real.
Bought that as well.
There was loads and loads of stalls really close together, and it was heaving. Like the whole village had come out, it felt like, and they were walking around. There was people everywhere. We went to some of the outlying ones, and I walked up, and she went, "Oh, hello, you're my second customer." And this was near the end of the day. And I believed her because there was a box of Thomas the Tank Engine Duplo sat on the floor. Yeah. How much did I pay for a box full of Thomas the Tank Duplo?
Felt a bit sorry for them.
Yeah, I did. But I bought a load of stuff. So. Yeah. Right. Name the price. There's a pause. Slight delay. Oh, they're coming in. £3, £5, £3, £2. No, £3, £2, £2, £5. 3, 2, 5, 250, 2, 10, 250, 2. Nobody's got it yet. 150, 3, 4, 2. Dexter wins. It was £1. A whole £1. There's only one engine, I think. Oh, we've got the fat controller though. And that's his real name. I'm not being rude.
I know. I used to watch Thomas Tank.
Yeah, £1 for that. That's why. Wow. Yes, please. Why not? There's Spencer is in there. That's part of him. So that was good. £1.
A whole £1. And we bought another mug, didn't we? Because the Portmeirion mug, it was in a box where it was 2 for £1. So we couldn't find. Well, you were looking at the media that was in there. There wasn't anything, so we bought a Scrabble mug as well.
Yeah, I quite like this.
Yeah, it is quite fun.
So it's an R. Do you remember when we were in a shop once? I think it's still on my personal Facebook page. I think it's still my picture.
Yeah.
They had a load of these Scrabble mugs in a shop we were in somewhere. I think it was in town here.
Yeah.
So I was rearranging them all to spell words, as you do when I'm standing around in shops.
Yeah. Wild and Wolf.
It's an official one, look.
Yeah. It's a nice mug.
So.
Oh, I bought a Kath Kidston bag, which I actually paid £3 for.
I know, Kath. Only one engine. Take it back for £1.
There we go. Kath Kidston.
Is that? Would you use that as a handbag or is that
a handbag? Yes. Yes, I guess you would. Well, you could use it for anything, really.
Yeah, it was a steal, Sarah. I was stunned when she said £1. Oh, am I not allowed, Derek? Okay.
Oh, is it not PC anymore?
What do we call him now? The jolly controller?
I don't think he was ever that jolly, was he?
I don't know. I've never really watched Thomas. I've no idea. Oh, all right. Okay, I take it back. I thought that was fine. It's Topham Hatt.
Oh,
is
really?
It? What?
Oh my goodness.
I thought he was fine with it. The box was probably £1. The rest was free.
When we watched Thomas the Tank Engine, that was his actual name.
Oh no! I'm oh dear. It's a shopper tote.
The what was his name? Reverend. Who wrote them? Reverend. All I can remember is Reverend.
Someone in the chat will know.
What's the name of the person that wrote the Thomas the Tank Engine book?
Hi, Adam. I've watched all your videos. You've watched all the videos? There's like 1,200 of them, but never managed to catch you live.
Oh,
Two young
Reverend
kids.
Audrey. Thank you.
Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Adam. Good to see you live. If you've watched all our videos, wow, well done. That's
the Reverend Audrey wrote the books, and that's what he called that character. So, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that Ringo Starr did the narration for it.
I grabbed this. It's a good brand, this Earlex. They do wallpaper strippers. I've sold loads of them. This is a spray station, so it's for spraying your paint on the wall. I paid what might seem a lot, £10, because it has never been used. It's still sealed inside, and these new are about 80, I think. So I'm thinking it's an easy 50, 60, maybe more, because it is new in the box. I mean, I don't know how well they go on eBay. I briefly looked it up. I won't get it out, there's no point. Yeah, that was a nice find. The lady bought it to repaint her cottage. I mean, it was like a chocolate box village, this place, or parts of it were, weren't they? And she had this lovely cottage, and she bought this to repaint the cottage, and then decided, nah, not doing that. And it had sat in the garage for like 10 years. So that's that. Oh my word, where do I put things?
Yeah. Monday mornings are always interesting, having a good old sort out, aren't they? Oh, shall I show this lamp? So the lamp and the lampshade are separate. I don't think the lampshade goes with the lamp, to be honest, but that's the lamp, and it's an old vintage VHS one. But the lampshade is apparently silk, and it's Laura Ashley.
Yeah, well, I was drawn to it because of the base.
The base is lovely.
It's vintage VHS, isn't it?
Really like the base. But yeah, we'll probably do that separately.
Do you think?
Yeah,
Split them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was £2.
So I don't think that goes. I don't know. I don't know what anyone else's opinion is, but that doesn't match to me.
Yeah. Quickly, David has put a question in a couple of times. How do you learn what sells on eBay? It's really just having a go.
It's experience, really, isn't it?
Yeah, jump in with both feet. Start. The best ways to start, well, we always say this, if you're new to this, I don't know if you're new to reselling, but go through your house, have a big clear out, sell that stuff on eBay. You'll quickly learn what sells and what doesn't. And in the process of searching, when you go to list an item, you will inevitably search completed items on eBay. And that will give you so much information about what is saleable, what's not, a rough idea of what it sells for. And quickly you'll just start learning what sells and what to look for. And yeah, there's no shortcuts. It's just a case of having a go and learning.
Yeah. So opinions on the lamp. Oliver says it doesn't go. Leanne says, no, they look terrible together. Totally agree. Tea Cake says, nope. E-geometric and D-natural don't mix.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
And PVP says split them. Antoinette says split them, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Group decision reached.
So just let me think.
Okay. Going back to the question about what sells on eBay, how do you know? This is a great example. We went up to a stall. I bought a load of software, I think, from their PS4 stuff. And the guy had some tools. I knew nothing about it. It looked expensive. So this was sat on the floor, open. It's
This is when quite a lot of the chat just glaze over or we'll go and make a cup of tea.
It's a Titan wall chaser. It's when you chase a channel up a wall for electrics. So it's got a double blade. This is kind of irrelevant. Anyway, see the double blade. So you chase it up a wall to create a channel.
Another one of those as well, didn't you?
No, this was the one I bought today.
What was the one that he wanted 15 for?
That's this.
Oh, I thought it said £10 on it.
No, that's that.
Oh.
Keep up. The point is, going back to that question of how do you know what sells on eBay, I had no idea. So I stood there and I just looked it up on eBay. I searched Titan wall chaser, and I found out that this is, you know, 50-60 pounds worth of stuff. So I was happy to give the guy what he wanted because he wouldn't come down. So I paid 15, and now I can't shut the box. It's always a gamble with electricals that they work. That literally will not shut. Oh, nearly.
Hi,
I can't shut it.
Lewis. I'm going to say Lewis. Sorry if that's pronounced wrongly. Lewis says, been watching you for years. Love the content. I'm a vintage clothing reseller called Urban Streets on Depop, and love watching your videos. So hi, thank you. Good to see you in the chat.
Ooh. And kind of on the other end of the scale with DIY power tools and that sort of stuff, I do enjoy picking them up and selling them. These I just went for because they were cheap enough to just grab quick. It was a bit of a feeding frenzy at this particular stall. There was a couple going around who were very obviously resellers, and they would overtake us and be at stalls, and then we'd get ahead of them, and then they'd turn up, and they were filling their car at a rate of knots. The amount of stuff. A Land Rover. Oh my goodness, they were buying everything that wasn't nailed down. It was amazing. So I just grabbed these. The other guy that was there, he bought loads of the power tools and all sorts of stuff. So I grabbed a Bosch heat gun, basically a fancy hairdryer.
Neil wants to know, is there anything you can practice on at home to test the chaser?
Do a few channels in the wall just for fun. Yeah, I got a Bosch heat gun and a Simpson digital multimeter in a really fancy box, in a fancy, like almost kind of briefcase box, for £5 the pair. And I was happy to just grab those quick before this other guy did, because he was hoovering the whole lot up. I think I bought more stuff there, but I can't see it now. I don't know where it is.
No, I don't know. Any tools I've brought in, I just put down there.
Oh, is Sue in? Sue, we've got Playmobil coming. I was always a second or two behind the Playmobil today. I saw somebody walking off with the great big pyramid set. And that couple we talked about walked up to a stall the same time as us, and he straight away said, "How much for your Playmobil?" And she said, £4 the lot. And he got a load of sealed sets. I was like, okay.
Is Mad Max Mad? It says, Nick, you remind me of my dad. 25 years ago, he was a boot sale pioneer.
Remind me of my dad. Wow. Okay. Excellent.
And Steve Spencer Penny says, after watching you guys, John Brown Reseller, George Ross, and loads of others, I've started making my own videos now. How have you kept motivated making the videos after all these years?
How do we keep motivated?
Still enjoy it. I think that's the point, isn't it? We still enjoy doing it.
The community is a big part of that.
Yeah. Doing
the lives makes it real to us, that there's real people out there that enjoy what we do. That keeps us motivated, I think. We get a lot of messages from people thanking us for what we do, which is a huge motivation. Yeah. But it's still fun. I did take a month-long break not long ago because I kind of burnt myself out. But
then also asked, do we film on our phones? We do. Yeah. Yes, we do film on our phones.
I also have a GoPro. If you ever see the videos where we're sourcing, it's usually filmed on that. And I'm thinking of upgrading my GoPro to a what's it called? A Go. What are they called?
Don't know. Can't remember now.
Yeah, little tiny. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. This is the microphone that we use on our phones. It's a little Rode microphone with an attachment that goes in the bottom of the phone.
Oh, Thomas says there, hey Andrea, wanted to thank you for your introvert Instagram post. Only realised I'm an introvert after 32 years. Definitely feel drained in a group, but not in an online group. Oh, okay. I didn't see that post.
Yeah. Well, you don't look at my stories. You don't know what stories are.
I don't understand Instagram. It's like a whole other world to me.
No, oh well, you're welcome, Thomas. I mean, I just repost things that I relate to, and I know that other people will relate to it too. And yeah, I love spending time with people, like most introverts do, but after a while you just become so exhausted because it takes up so much more of your energy to be sociable when you're introverted.
Sorry, I was distracted by Hedwig. It's told me lots of secrets about you. I've been sat here for about 5 minutes holding a Hedwig. Yeah, bought a Hedwig for 50p. He's from the platform 9 3/4 shop, the King's Cross one. I'm assuming that's what that is. We've been there and there's always a queue.
Yeah.
There's a little shop at King's Cross up in London, obviously. And I'm assuming that's where that's from.
It must be.
He's cool.
Oh, Stephen says, it's thanks to you, Andrea. I bought 2 hobby horses. I saw yours had sold on Etsy. That's because I listed both of our hobby horses.
Oh, yeah.
Sourced together, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was on eBay for ages. Andrea pops it on Etsy and it goes.
And it sold. Which goes to show that, the very different platforms and they have different markets. Lavender Clothesline is in. Hi.
I don't know if Sue popped up. Sue loves her Playmobil. I've bought a load of Playmobil.
Sue tonight.
It's a hospital, but there's no instructions. Playmobil's hard enough to build with instructions, so I've really got my work cut out with that. But it was £3 for a whole hospital. I thought, yeah. I felt a bit miffed that I'd missed every other Playmobil thing I'd seen.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Lainey.
And I'd seen people casting off arms full of Playmobil all day long. So I thought, I'm having some Playmobil.
Lainey's in.
And now I might regret it. Hi, Lainey. Sorry I'm late. I was editing. Cool. Oh, I did buy loads and loads of vinyl, though. I forgot. We showed the 12-inch, the albums. I bought the entire 7-inch collection that sat on a stall.
Al, I'm feeling supersonic, says, hey everyone, I'm late tonight. Thought I'd mention to Nick that Depeche Mode are Sky Arts all night later. Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah, but do we have Sky Arts?
Yeah, we do. Oh. And Jane says, I'm considered extrovert and people still exhaust me. Yeah.
I find that certain people exhaust me. They're just energy vampires. Not all people, but certain ones. There's actually 2 pickups of vinyl here. One pickup I selected a bunch. The other pickup I just made him. I shot the guy an offer and he was fine with it. So these are vintage, mostly 60s. In here there must be 100 records. I picked out a few. I was just going to buy a few bits. They were 50p each, and then I just threw out an offer because I was spending ages going through it. Where's the ones I picked out? Oh
yeah, there was some Rolling Stones as well, weren't there?
Yeah, there was some nice picture sleeve Rolling Stone stuff, although they've been punched, which is not punched with a hole punch, which is kind of irritating. I don't know whether that was a retail thing or someone's done that, but yeah, nice Rolling Stones picture sleeve. And again, probably not rare or valuable, but I really don't know. So I was going to grab these nice picture sleeve ones, and then I bought everything else. Most of it is your generic, paper 60s sleeves. So there's a Lost Shadows. So I'm assuming that's an import. Lost Shadows.
Yeah, I think so.
And a nice Beatles. I've not done anything with the Beatles LP collection that we picked up yet. I need to pull my finger out and do that, but isn't that cool? Yeah. What is George doing? What is George doing? Is he doing a monkey impression? I've no
Perhaps
idea.
It's cold.
And this, I have in my possession my mum's original Twist and Shout EP. Mum's isn't in as good condition as this, is it? Oh, actually, see that this has been punched.
Yeah, I think I seem to recall there's a reason why they did that. I can't remember what it is though. I've seen that a few times. Anne Lee says, I started selling on eBay recently after watching your videos. Thanks, Nick and Andrea. That's good to hear.
Yeah, glass hammer. It can be done by the distributor. When we worked in retail and we'd have big clearance sales, they would, on CDs, they'd put like a saw through the edge of it, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
They'd like cut through. So they were non-returnable.
Yeah.
So maybe it is that. Anyway, so there's loads of stuff in there. I'm going to have fun going through this. Let's have a quick look, see what else we've got.
Oh, Kathy says the punch holes could be because they're imports. The record shop we worked at had to mark their imports.
Right. Sonny and Cher. I got you, babe. Classic. So most of the kind of generic sleeves like this, like.
Oh, and PVP says the hole punch indicates it was deleted, I think.
Okay, well, we'll soon find out what I've got. What have we got here? Brian Paul. I don't know Brian Paul, do you?
Heard the name.
Jerry and the Pacemakers. Yeah. Oh.
Jet Harris.
Jet Harris? Do you know Jet Harris?
Not personally.
Do you know him? Is he a mate of yours? Oh, you and Jet go back a long way, didn't you? Oh, there. Handsome looking pair. No idea. Lots of cool stuff in here, though. John Walker. Oh, the animals. Eric Burden and the animals. Nice. I better not get into this. I won't stop looking.
Yeah. So Ian says, I know when the corners are cropped, it indicates a deletion. So it could be a similar thing.
Okay. Oh, there's another picture sleeve one. Oh, the trogs. See, there's that one's punched as well. You see there, like, little tiny hole at the top. Oh, there's something so cool about 60s stuff. Ooh. Signed by someone. Does that say Julie? What's that say? I don't know what that says.
No.
I don't know. Someone signed it.
Not a clue. But the guy, no, it was a different person, wasn't it? You were buying some records from another guy where his mum had written, in her teenage years, had written all over them, like,
yeah,
I love Ringo and stuff.
Yeah. Did I buy anything there?
For a couple of bits, I think.
This is nice. This is a double 7-inch pack. But I don't know who Chris Farlow is. Pretty good condition, though. Anyway, I will bore you all to tears if I carry on with that.
Santa says, used to see hole punches on promo LPs. Did I read that out? I can't remember. No, I think I read it.
Yeah. Who knows? We'll have to look into it. But yeah, I paid £15 for the whole lot.
Yes, I thought so. Jet Harris was the bassist with the Shadows. I was thinking he was in another band.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Jet Harris and Tony Meehan were original members of the Shadows.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Shadows have a huge following, so there might be a market for them, hopefully. Yeah, but anyway, so what did I say? Yeah, 15 I paid on the whole lot, wasn't it? What did I haggle him down to 10? Did I get away with that? I don't think I did.
I don't think you did.
No, I tried.
Hi, Lee says, do you ever get that feeling that you need to go somewhere? I wasn't sourcing this weekend. On Friday night, something told me I must go to Saturday's car boot sale. I reckon I've got about £1,000 worth for £150 spent. That's brilliant.
Whoa. Lee's crushing it again.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
He needs to pay for all his car repairs.
Is he? What?
You're not seen on Instagram.
No, I don't do Instagram, really. What's happened?
Oh, just lots of repairs all come in at once. Or
oh, I thought you meant you don't
need
crash
fixing and stuff.
Cutest board game name in the world ever is Dinky Linky. We've got Linky. It's a fun game, little family game, and this is Linky for kids.
Oh yeah.
So they called it Dinky Linky.
Dinky.
Sold this before.
So cute.
Sells quick. It's got one sealed pack, so it's not new, but it's
okay. A couple of people have said
new.
this, that they thought the hole punch was done on returns of unsold items by the distributor. They sell them off cheap and know not to refund if they come back.
That's what I was talking about. When we worked in retail, we certainly had the equivalent of that in the 90s was they would, you get like a saw mark going through the edge of the CDs, not the actual disc, the case.
Yeah.
And it was non-returnable.
Cliff says, just checked, hole punch indicates discounted or giveaway records.
Discount. Right, okay. Yeah, that's similar to the sale thing we're talking about. Yeah. Oh, haven't shared these ones. Oh, you think we're done with the vinyl?
Oh,
Think again.
That was the stuff he bought from that guy.
Yes. Oh, that's the guy. Yeah. So there was a guy who had sold a Technic stacking system. And he said, I sold this stacking system earlier. Well, there was a big glass cabinet, like a sort of 3-4 foot tall, great big thing with the shelves for separates and a big bit at the bottom to put your vinyl in. And I said, is that vinyl down there for sale? Because the cabinet was all shut up and you couldn't really get to it. And he said, yeah, it is. I sold the whole thing earlier. Or he thought he'd sold the cabinet and the records and the whole thing. And he said, then the guy just took the separates out and went. So he'd left all of the vinyl.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had a rummage, and these were 50p each. I just grabbed some interesting looking stuff. Madness.
Can I quickly say what Barry said? I'm going by other comments. I was right about Brian Paul being in the Tremolos. Listening to Popmaster has paid off, it seems. I've learned so much listening to Popmaster, but I still can't remember that band that somebody Dave
D, Dozy, Beaky, Mitch, Tick and Mitch. No, Mick and Titch.
Something like that.
You can't remember
I can't
them?
ever retain that in my head.
Madness. Tomorrow's just another day and all in the mind. Looks like a double A. Isn't that a cool picture sleeve though?
It is.
Tigers of Pantang. I'm pretending I've heard of them. It was a picture disc and it was 50p. I thought that looks too cool to leave behind.
Yeah.
Actually, that does ring a weird bell.
Does it?
I don't know of.
You're not getting the mix up with Wang Chung, are you?
Wang Chung. The Sultans of Ping. Remember them?
Yeah.
Psychedelic Furs. We've got Pale Fountains picture disc. That's pretty cool. Another picture disc. I don't even know what this is. I just grabbed it because it was a picture disc. What is that? Liner.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I'm a sucker for coloured or picture disc vinyl. This I don't know anything about, but it's got what's her name?
Angela
Rippon?
Angela Rippon?
Is that Angela Rippon?
No. Am I getting her wrong? No, it's not Angela Rippon. Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, the newsreader who went on Morecambe and Wise and did the dance.
Yeah, it's Angela Rippon, isn't it?
Came out from behind the desk and started dancing. The Members, Killing Time.
It is. Yeah, she created Victoria Plum.
Oh yeah, the condition is awesome on these. No idea what that's about. The only stuff I really have much clue about, because I was a big fan of the Wonder Stuff, is the Wonder Stuff. I've never had Wonder Stuff vinyl, so these are really nice. On the Ropes EP, Sleep Alone.
Part with them?
I think I'll probably sell them. I need to limit my collecting to certain bands, otherwise it gets out of control. But they're just so nice. I did pick up a small collection of Wonder Stuff CDs a while back, and they all went to a viewer, which was cool.
Yeah, Selena says yes. Angela Rippon.
Angela Rippon.
I doubted myself for a minute.
We were right. That's double sleeved. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Oh, tempted to keep these.
No, I thought you might
tempted
be.
to keep these. I saw Wonder Stuff in '91, I think it was, when they toured the Never Loved Elvis album. Which that's from that, isn't it? Anyway. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
Are we flagging? I am.
Yeah.
There's crates and crates of stuff over there.
Time set.
Or shall I show my really creepy Mickey?
Oh, yeah. I didn't want you to pick this up, but it was free, so you couldn't really resist when it was free, could you?
There's loads and loads of other stuff over here. Mainly books, media.
Yeah. Yeah, this Mickey is going to give you nightmares. I don't actually think it's... I don't know, I might be wrong, but I don't think it's actually Disney Mickey. But it definitely is vintage and it's strange looking.
Most of this stuff here is not particularly interesting.
Yeah. Lots of books. Oh, I picked up a brass vase.
Oh, that was securely placed underneath Andrea's seat in the car.
Yeah.
And all the way home, there was this and the glass one just rolling around, smashing into each other.
Pull them out, didn't we?
We rescued them. I didn't realise that was brass, actually.
And
that's pretty cool. I like that.
I've got this, which is like a little sort of bud vase type thing. Like a flower frog, is what I'm trying to say. You know I like my amber glass, and it says made in England on the bottom. I don't think you can actually make that out from here, but yeah, thought it was interesting, and that was only £1.
Hey, Neil, good to see you.
And
oh, we don't know, Kevin. That we'll find out tomorrow how much Lex has won that by.
Oh, yeah.
So. Keep saying that.
These were 50p each, so I picked these up as well. They're like little trinket dishes, or you could use them as coasters. And I might even keep these for myself because they're really cute.
It's a Davidson glass flower frog.
Oh, is it? Oh, there we are. These weren't marked at all, but I just liked them, so they might be keepers.
People are liking your flower frog.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, see, you got flower.
That's good, because
flower
I
frog
very
fans.
nearly didn't buy it, but because it's amber glass, I thought, yeah, love that.
Yeah, we looked at it. Some of it was a bit really scratched up, so we left that stuff.
Yeah. But that was interesting, and it said made in England, and it's also amber.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you were unsure, and I said because it's marked,
Yeah.
we'll
it's
go.
a £1. I mean, what can you lose on a pound?
Can't really see it. There you go. It's written on. So does it say that maker's name that someone would say? Patent 7830, made in England. Hmm?
There we are then.
Right. So creepy Mickey time. He's vintage.
He's filthy.
He's filthy, and he's been it looks like he's been run over by a steam engine.
Oh, I really didn't want you to pick him up, but there we are. Do you think he'd fall apart if we put him in the washing machine?
Yeah, but look at
is I don't know. He's minging.
He's got ill-fitting trousers on. That's what he's got. Look. It's a bit saggy on the behind, Mickey. His tag, unfortunately, is that old. It's frayed to bits. But I don't know. I just think there'll be a market for that. This is my challenge. Can I sell this hideous-looking Mickey Mouse?
Okay, Stu says the flower frog would have originally sat in a matching glass bowl.
There was a bowl there.
Well, it was like a pedestal type bowl.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I think it was meant to have sat in that.
Yeah, maybe.
But the pedestal wasn't marked, and it didn't look like it was the same.
Hang on. Yeah, Mickey reckons you should have bought that as well.
Selena says, yes, it's definitely vintage.
Yeah.
He's had a life. We'll give him that.
Try and reshape
he's had a life.
Is that better? Is he looking more...
No.
Come on, Mickey.
Oh, dear. Oh.
It's not happening, is it?
Oh, no. Kathy went to a Jumble trail today, and they got to the first stall to find out they'd left their money behind.
That we'd left the money behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I thought yeah.
Oh,
we very often forget our change pot. So for the first few stalls, we're handing over like £10 and £20 notes. It's really embarrassing.
PvP thinks that Creepy Mickey can hang out with Jeff.
Oh, do you think? I'm hoping he's amazingly rare.
Julie says, "My God, Bernard."
Harsh. Oh my! I know he's not the prettiest Mickey Mouse, but come on, be nice to him. Terrifying. Nightmare fuel. All right. Oh, I like him.
I love Mickey Mouse, but that one I'm not so sure about.
Just because he's slightly distorted in the face region.
Yeah, and GH also says Flower Frog is Davidson glass. That's cool.
Now, I picked this up. It was actually on one of the free tables. A few stalls we went to were just giving stuff away. Hi, Lex. I seem to remember, has Carla mentioned these or bought and sold these? It's a Weight Watchers calculator.
We're very influenced by Carla tonight, aren't we?
Totally.
With our Port Marion and our Weight Watchers calculators.
Is that a thing? Does this sell? Somebody tell me. It was free, so I haven't really lost a lot. Ouch.
What did you do?
It pinches your finger if you... Oh, it's got batteries in. I don't know. Has anyone ever sold that? It felt like it's something I should pick up, so I did. Mickey the doorstop.
It's the Disney Stoke Mickey. What's Naomi say? I'm looking at Mickey and wondering if I'm still drunk. Oh, stroke Mickey.
Stroke Mickey. Oh,
that makes more sense.
They're so mean to cover your ears.
Mickey's face is like that because he's stoned, says OJBs.
Are you stoned? Yeah, it's been on the wacky backy all day. Has anyone got any info on the... Oh, here we go. Weight Watchers and that type of thing is on all apps now, like everything. Okay, but there's people who don't use apps.
So Nanny Pat says, put Mickey in a pillowcase and wash on delicates, and then shape his head when he's damp, and he'll be right as rain.
Oh, Mickey, Nanny Pat's got your back. Oh,
You'll have to have a
oh.
I might like him better when he's less minging.
You're literally scared. Look, it's like magnets. You're repelled.
This is horrible. Go away. I might like him better. Better when he's cleaner.
I had fun at one stall. We walked up to a stall and I just stood there and I said, how much for your exploding cats? And they all looked a bit confused until they realised they were selling some exploding cats.
I just had to laugh at Lexi's comment there with some sage.
With some sage?
Yeah, to exercise him. Well, to cleanse him for negative energy.
I've never played this. I might keep this one long enough to play it.
Carried on. Curly Catcher and Holy Water.
Okay. We might do that. Apparently this is a really fun game, so I might keep this long enough to play it this time.
Yeah.
I sold it a few times.
Well, perhaps I'll do a video of the Mickey makeover. I'll do a Mickey makeover short.
Has anyone played Exploding Kittens?
No, I've never played it actually.
Cat Melon. I'm a palindrome. Taco Cat. This looks right up my street.
Lainey says, I'm worried about Nick's weird friend collection that is happening behind him.
Rainbow Ralphing Cat.
Did you read?
Yeah. Don't worry about me, Lainey. It's absolutely fine. Hairy Potato Cat. What sort of a game is this? It's insane. You don't need to worry about me, Lainey. You're just as insane as me and you know it, so that, you know.
Lex says, yeah, it's a fun game. There's an NSFW one too.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
You read it as if you knew.
No, I just read it.
I can't be bothered to reach for any more stuff.
Kathy bought the last lot of Exploding Kittens from us.
Ah, right. Yeah, we didn't keep it long enough to try it last time. This feels like a game I should take when the family gets together next time. Yeah. Play it with the extended family. Ages 7+, 2 to 5 players, 2 minutes to learn, 15 minutes to play. Ideal.
Cool. Oh, not safe for work, people are saying. Not safe
what?
For work.
There's a rude version of this.
Yeah. Only Lex would know that.
I could bring this with me, Lex, when we come see you. Which is next month.
Did you know it was Lex's birthday and Carla's birthday next month?
Isn't that the point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right, how are we doing for time? Oh, okay. I think we're going to draw a line under sharing stuff.
Yeah, let's just have a few minutes of chat. Decompress.
Oh, we're.
Oh, Lex has got it.
Oh, you got it. Oh, okay. I literally have that Kittens game up for sale as we speak. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you bring board games into work? Why not? Play them at lunch. I was going to say, obviously, because we've been out today, we are not socially isolating anymore. We had to do that for a week.
Well,
10 days.
It's meant to be 10 days, but by the time they informed us, it was only 6 days.
Yes. So we were able to go over and finally see my dad for Father's Day.
Yeah.
So we had a fun night, and we caught up with my sister from Worthing and her new baby Eden. So we saw big chunky Eden now. She's a little tank. Yeah, had a fun night. Gave my dad a fancy bottle of whiskey and shared a few whiskeys with my dad and caught up with them. What? So do I.
Oh, I was just reading that actually. Dooley P says, also your videos have been most helpful. Thank you ever so much. Had a brew to run this morning, running through car boots. Oh God. Yes, tiredness is kicking in. Car boot sales after lockdown.
I'm not sure I understand that, but
I didn't either. But I tried to.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I tried and I failed.
I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Okay. Nick getting dad tipsy. My dad doesn't need any help. He enjoys a drink. It was just nice to be able to share a drink with him. It's been a while. He was talking about me. He really wants to get me into bowling. He's president of his lawn bowls club. And he's been trying for years to get me into bowling.
You were doing indoor bowling with him. But that, obviously, COVID happened, and then you couldn't do that anymore.
So, and I enjoyed it for the sake of it was something I could do with my dad. But I don't think bowling is my thing, really. But I think, Dad, if you're watching, I do enjoy it because we do it together. But I'm not sure it's really my thing. But we're talking about doing that again, aren't we? This coming season, the winter season for indoor bowls. So yeah, that might be happening.
Neil says, I went to 2 50th birthday parties last night, hugged everyone, spent today paranoid I've caught COVID. Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, this is coming from me as well, but we're all going to have to start finding some normality, aren't we? And just going with the flow.
Hold on. What?
I didn't even take sanitizer with me today, did I?
Who are you?
That wasn't intentional. I just forgot it.
Who are you and what did you do with my wife?
Well, I'm doubly vaccinated now, so, which I know is not full protection, but you know.
Did I read that right? 2 50ths in one night, Neil. You party animal. Wow.
But yeah, I mean, your dad was saying it. They were all shaking hands after the bowls match, weren't they?
Yeah.
But, you know, he was saying that at some point we're all just going to have to start living again, and it's always going to be there, and the threat of maybe getting it is always going to be there. But we can't live like in fear forever, can we? You know.
I think we can all see a future where maybe COVID becomes something that's managed, but it's almost like the flu, and we try and protect the vulnerable from it, but we accept that it's going to flare up now and again. And yeah, I think that's the way forward.
It's always going to be around, I think, like flu is, but I know obviously it's worse than flu. I'm not, saying I'm not lessening it, but yeah, awesome hugging people again. I mean, when we went family camping, we were hugging everyone, weren't we? It was lovely.
Yeah.
It's nice to hug your mum again.
Do you guys ever go to Waltham Abbey, Cubby? I don't think we've done that one.
No.
We could venture that way. We're spoilt for choice around here, really. We don't have to drive really far, so we don't tend to venture to ones further afield because there's so much choice locally if we really want to. And at the moment, because jumble trails are becoming more and more prolific and popular, we can go to them almost every weekend at the minute. And we kind of prefer them in some ways.
Has Steve got some badges for sale then?
Has he? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, loft vinyl. Can't beat loft vinyl. Yeah, I probably will. PvP. Find that common ground, something I can do with my dad. You know, he's not getting any younger. Well, neither am I. And yeah, that element of it was great, you know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully at some point you'll be able to go back to doing what you were doing before, you know.
Yeah. Give it a few more years. Wait until you get over 50 and you'll probably get into bowls. Maybe. There's a lot of youngsters doing it. When we played in a league last time I was doing it, and there was some, you know, 20-odd-year-olds, and they were way better than everybody else as well. It was a bit intimidating. It's not so much an old person's game anymore. Right, let's read some chat and then we'll wrap this up. Sister-in-law went to download.
Oh yeah, that was one of the test events.
Where was that? Where was that held then? Don't know where that is. That the one they've had at Nebworth before?
I don't think they've ever had it in Nebworth. They have a.
No, I'm thinking of the heavy metal one.
Yeah, they have a version of it. Nebworth.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're really hoping that they're going to run the 80s one. What's it we go to? Rewind.
Yeah, they haven't called it off. It's still.
Yeah,
still going.
Because we're
as far as we know.
We're hoping to meet up with Shelley and husband there.
Yeah, because they're going, aren't they? So.
What's Shelley's other half called? Why is my Tom? Yeah, we're hoping to meet up with them and have a good weekend.
And Ellen's coming as well.
Oh, I know. Are their kids going? Their kids are going as well. Yeah. Yes. So fingers crossed that that's going to happen. I saw a question go past about how do you keep track of Hermes receipts? We just print them off and save them for tax purposes. Yeah. Okay. Catherine says, I've got to be honest, I hate being hugged. So when you could not hug, it was okay. I was okay with that part. I think a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm not keen on the whole shaking hands thing. I'd much rather do, you know.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Namaste. Yeah, I think there were certain people who were quite happy with the non-social element of lockdown. You know, I'm not totally I enjoy social events to a point. I think I don't think I'm naturally extrovert. I'm an introvert who can cope with extrovert activities. Yeah, but I did miss my weekly poker nights in the pub with friends. That's what I really missed. Been doing it online, but it's just not the same. Sat here. Yeah. I'm trying to restore my late dad's Sea King wooden sailing boat. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. I've not done sailing for so long. I used to be so into sailing. I used to teach sailing. When I worked in America, I was teaching sailing. Yeah, need to get back into that at some point.
Donington, it was at.
Donington.
That did pop into my mind, but I wasn't sure on it.
Ah. Yeah. Bloodstock? Wow. Well, Yorkshire reseller, once we give you the app, you'll have the power in your hands to set them up even easier than it is now. So be your own event organizer. You can have events whenever you like. That's the plan.
Why are you going backwards?
I don't know. I'm regressing. Okay, let's see what else we've got in here. Am I at the bottom? I am. Excuse me.
Apparently bloodstock is a thing. Peter's saying it's cancelled.
Never heard of bloodstock.
Doesn't sound like our sort of thing.
That's not far from the truth, Barry. I think it sounds like Nick is an introvert until he gets a couple of drinks in him.
Well, yeah.
To an extent. In my teenage years, yeah, I drank to compensate for the fact I was painfully shy. As a child, I didn't speak to anybody. As a teenager, I struggled to converse with anybody, particularly the opposite sex. I'm much better nowadays, but it's not a natural state for me, being social, really. It requires a lot of thinking and effort. But I'm much better at it. I think we both are.
I think as we get older, it's practice, isn't it?
It's being comfortable in your own skin.
Because Ellen is very much like us, and I keep telling her that it really just comes with practice. It just comes with, just doing stuff, putting yourself out there. But I still get very socially anxious.
Yeah.
So
the big battle for me was being comfortable in my own skin, and once I kind of cracked that, I think that the social side becomes a lot easier because you're not trying to be somebody, you're just being yourself. Because suddenly got deep. In my teenage years, I was always trying to be what I thought other people wanted me to be, and it was just a recipe for disaster.
Or I just, felt bad about myself because I wasn't like like other people, and I thought, people want you to be that, to be cool or whatever, and I'm not that, and so I'm,
So once you take that pressure off yourself, it's a whole lot easier. But
and I think that's where Ellen is now, and I think she'll figure it out as she goes along. Oh, I was going to answer that. Derek was asking if Jumble Trails were just a Sunday thing, or do they do them Saturdays as well? Yes, they do them Saturdays. Quite often we have one on both days, don't we? Yeah.
And Derek, I would hold you to that. When we have the app out, yes, create your own, and you could choose Saturday or Sunday, it doesn't matter. You pick the time it starts. You can have it starting at 2 p.m. if you like, roll out of bed in the afternoon. Generally, we've found they tend to start about 10 and go until 2 or 4, don't they? The longer the better, because if they're big, to get round them takes ages.
Yeah, but people do them from like 10 till 2, but then quite often we find we haven't actually got round them.
Yeah.
So today's actually went on till 4, and that was much better.
Yeah. Yeah, true story, Rich. They worked my plan out. That I did 3 falses last time, 3 lies, and it was too obvious. I was doing, damn it. Okay. It took you 3 years to find your late dad's boat.
Oh, sounds like an interesting story.
I can't work out if you mean you'd lost it, or you were trying to track it down to buy it back off someone.
Oh, I don't know.
I wonder.
But either way, it sounds like an interesting story.
Yeah.
There's a question about where.
Well, we're
in the south, in
southeast. We're Hertfordshire. We're based in Hitchin. I think the Jumble Trail thing is more prolific in the southeast. There's a lot going on around where we are. Quite popular.
It's spreading.
South,
though. Becca went to one today. She's Midlands. So.
Yeah, somebody went to one in Gloucestershire.
Yeah.
We know they're down in Bristol because Carla's been going to them. And what we really hope on the back of our app is that people have the tools to set them up super easily, all within the app. And it will just spread it further, faster is our dream with this, really.
Our hopes.
Right. I think we're going to... Why haven't you grown a beard? I shaved what I had off today. What were you...
I was just going to answer... Well, not answer, but read out Kath's.
This?
Yeah. She said that I look so much more comfortable now than in earlier videos. Thank you, Kath. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm starting to feel a bit more comfortable in. Again, it's practice, isn't it? It's doing something enough times that you feel a bit more comfortable with it. But I definitely feel comfortable doing this because we're together doing it. And
until I leave the room.
Literally just walking over there just now, and it was just me on screen. Inside, I'm going, oh.
Why is that?
I don't know.
What's the difference if
it's almost a panic. It's like, oh my goodness, I have to say something interesting.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see what that comment was. Yes, so going back to what we were saying, it's like anything. The more experience you have, the easier it gets. You quit worrying about living to others' expectations. 100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think looking back on a lot of my issues socially, it was because I felt a need to be what other people wanted me to be, or to compete, or try and be popular. And once you just be you, everything's so much easier. People respond to you being you, and it's like, oh, I'm just being me and people like me. Wow, it's a revelation. Yeah. But that was a struggle for me for a long, long time. Totally. Okay.
I still can't figure out why people like me.
Because you're you.
I know.
Yeah, but there will be if you create them. Oh, have you shaved it all off now? If you don't know what we're talking about, I was on Rich's channel, and both Rich and James had dressed up as Dave Garn, lead singer from Depeche Mode. They did the whole guy liner thing, and yeah, James had sharpied on Dave's tattoos up his arm. Yeah, I was funny. Yeah, amazing.
Wondered what on earth was going on when I tuned in.
Okay, it's really hard to say.
Yeah.
An ETA, so when we think the app's going to be out, we're hoping to get a version that's usable out within weeks, but we don't know what other hurdles are going to come up. There's going to be issues. We've also got to get it submitted to the App Store and the Google Store and jump through all of their hoops, so we don't know what problems might be thrown up at that point. But we're ticking off all of the problems as we go, and we're hoping it's weeks rather than months. But I'd hate to try and pin it down and then miss a deadline, So don't know.
I think yes, Debbie, for sure. A lot of resellers are lone wolves and introverts. I think a lot of us are. For
sure. I think a lot of us opt for something like taking control back and doing your own thing, because that is a comfortable space for us to be in, and that's certainly true for me.
Yeah.
I never fitted into the workplace very well.
I don't like to take instruction.
No. So what did I do? Join the police force. Yeah, well done.
Yeah,
mate.
It was interesting when I was your supervisor at one point at our price, and I had to train you on buy and chart stuff, and you were just like, well, you are like this anyway now, full stop. Like if ever I'm trying to show you something, you just ask why. Well, can't I do it this way? But why are you telling me why do I have to do it that way? Can't I do it this way? I want to do it my way.
But that's how I am with everything. I don't accept anything. I'll ask questions. You've got to question everything.
No, and I'm like, but this is the training. This is what I was supposed to train you to do. But why? Why do I have to do it this way? Why does it work this way? Because that's what they do.
Was I a fun employee? Yeah, that was a strange moment in time. We both worked in the same. That was when it was Virgin in Welling, was it?
Yeah, in Welling. Yeah. Rich says, I was terrible when I started filming myself, and now I'm so relaxed I'm almost vertical.
You're almost vertical? Don't you mean you're almost horizontal, Rich? I'm confused. You're almost vertical? What are you talking about here? Okay, shall we quickly end on that? Because that, if
oh yeah, I just wanted to.
If someone there is a beginner, we might be able to have some helpful tips.
I really enjoyed doing the banished bin. Actually, it was really cool. It was good fun.
Yes.
I did have a large glass of wine.
Well, oil the wheels a bit. So quickly, someone said, what are your top tips for beginners? So if you're talking about reselling, try and start with something you're into already is a good tip, because you can hit the ground running. For example, I'm into board games and media and vinyl and that sort of stuff. So if I was starting now, I would gravitate towards that, because I have already in place a certain amount of knowledge and passion for those areas. So maybe use that as a tip. Another good tip is just sell stuff that you already have. Don't go out spending loads of money. Have a big clear out of your own stuff and learn from selling. That is always a great tip, because you might find out that you can't stand reselling stuff on eBay. It's really not for you. And if you haven't gone out and spent loads of money on it, you haven't lost anything. Don't know. Other big tips? Don't know.
That you said them all?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what we generally would say.
Packaging supplies. If you're going to put a load of stuff on eBay, get some packaging supplies, because it will sell. And all of a sudden it's like, what am I going to put this stuff in? I need boxes and tape and yeah. Okay.
Well, I'll just quickly say, no. I could never train you, can I? You're no, and I wouldn't want to. You are an individual, and I just rebel. And I like you that way.
I rebel against instruction. It's not a good trait, really.
An individual that I love.
What was that one there? Just quickly, we are going honestly at some point. Hi, Beauty Glam Angel. Followed you guys for years. Any advice to someone that dabbled in reselling briefly, wanting to get back into it? Peaks, pitfalls, working around your children. I don't know, really. You've just got to make it fit your situation.
Yeah, and that's the beauty with reselling. You can make it fit your lifestyle.
Yeah.
You can make it anything that you want it to be, really.
Yeah, I'm not really sure I can advise. I mean, you know how many hours you can give to it and what space you have and stuff. So just tailor it to you, really. There's no real way of doing this. Everyone does this very differently. Even the full-time people in the chat right now all have a very, very different way of reselling. Just be creative and make it work for you. I don't know if that's helpful, but hopefully. Right.
I found somebody put in very good words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom?
So you always ask, have we got words of wisdom? Well, Stu has got very good words of wisdom that we can end on tonight. Just be you. If people like you, great. If they don't, it's their loss. Yes,
I like that.
Yes.
Actually, a big turning point for me was accepting that not everyone's going to like you, and your mission is not to get everyone to like you. Once you surrender to that, particularly doing YouTube, that was a hard lesson to learn. I'm not here to try and get people to like me. I'm just here to be me. And once you kind of surrender to that inevitability that a lot of people, you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. That's just life. Once that really sank in, that really frees you up to just be and do you. But yeah, totally agree with that, Stu. Love it.
Yeah. But be a clean and sanitized you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we haven't shut our store down. Someone's asking. Our store's open.
Have you ever?
Oh, have you ever? Yes. we have
actually. We did that last year, didn't we?
Yeah, we have. Or you can put holiday settings on, so your dispatch time is extended.
I think it was before the time away thing came in. We decided to just shut it all down because it was easier. But time away thing makes it just easier to keep it going now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, one more. We're going after this. Any tips for what to list for Q4? Sealed stuff. Obviously giftable stuff. Stuff like this. Didn't show this earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Sealed Gibson's Christmas puzzle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Giftable new stuff. But vintage stuff sells really well at Christmas as well. Like vintage board games fly out at Christmas because it's people buying gifts for old men like me. Yeah. Did that help? I don't know.
I was nodding, but I wasn't nodding in agreement that you're an old man.
Yes, you old man. Yeah.
Yeah, PvP says you can be, like you said, you can be the nicest person and some folks will still dislike you. And that reminds me, isn't it Dita Fontees that said you could be the juiciest peach, but some people don't like peaches.
Yeah. Not everyone floats each other's boat.
Yeah.
Not everyone's on my wavelengths, and I totally get that.
Yeah, exactly.
And neither are they on mine sometimes.
Yeah.
It's fine, isn't it? It's fine. Okay. Should we go?
Oh, OJB's is missing your beard.
It'll grow back. It'll be back.
It will. A couple of days.
Okay, we are going. We are going. We've done words of wisdom, thanks to Stu.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we're planning to go live at 7. Not Andrea, but everyone else who's part of this listening challenge. We'll find out how we did. So tune in at 7 tomorrow if you're available. Right, we're done.
Yeah.
Can I go and have a cider now?
Yeah.
Yay! Thank you so much for joining us. Sorry we've prattled on for an hour and 40 minutes.
Wow, we have, haven't we?
Yeah.
Goodness me. Yeah.
We've got bonus long one tonight. We'll see you next Sunday. Are we doing one next Sunday? We're not away or anything, are we?
We're not away, no.
No. Okay. See you next week. Take
Have
care.
a good week.
Take
Bye.
care. See you soon. Bye.